Hello everyone, we are Team BotherHood. The project we selected is Bothersome Design, which aims to annoy people. The idea we formed is the nudging cushion. It's similar in appearance to usual cushion, but the main purpose of this cushion is to remind people to stand or walk after they have sitting for long periods, which aims to reduce the sedentary behavior. The Department of Health defines it as a behavior that's sitting or lying down for long periods. Actually, most of us have this behavior. For example, sitting for 3 hours while playing computer games, or sitting to study or work at a desk for a long time. On average, it occupies around 9 hours per day for adults, and it could be longer for some occupations, such as office workers and call center workers who spend around 11 hours per day in sedentary behavior. Long time sitting and lying can also increase the risk of obesity, cardiovascular disease, cancers, and poor mental health, so it's necessary to change the sedentary behavior. So we come up with this idea. As mentioned before, it's a cushion that reminds people to stand or walk after they have sitting for long periods. Specifically, the cushion starts to count the time after the user sat down, and the semicircular particles on its upper surface will be raised and moved after set for 1 hour, which aims to create an uncomfortable feeling to the user so he's not able to keep sitting on the chair, and the state will turn back to normal in 5 minutes. In addition, it has a playful and annoying feature. When the user has sitting for a long time, such as 2 hours, or ignore the reminder, the voice system inside the cushion will talk to the user such as, "You have sitting on my face for 2 hours. That hurts. Don't throw me away just because I'm annoying. And do you know how heavy you are?" They all aim to divert users' attention and remind them they have been working for a long time, so it's time to take a break for a while. In order to make sure user is standing or walking, user is required to carry the cushion. The cushion will then record the number of steps or the change of the height. If the system didn't detect anything, then you would say something like, "Hey, come on, just a few steps," or "I knew you're gonna be lazy again." On the other hand, this system can also read the current time and the user's daily plan set on phone, so it will remind the user the upcoming plans as well as daily routine like lunchtime. Obviously, the target audience are people who need to sit for long periods for study or work, such as students and office workers. Also, it's suitable for people who often sit and play video games for a long time. In addition, one of the features they have is they don't take regular breaks to stand up or walk around after a long time sitting. Maybe it's because they are too busy, so they lose track of time, or they just don't care about it. And now they want to change it. Finally, how can we make it out? Few things are needed. Firstly, a pressure sensor is needed to detect whether the user is sitting or not, and it will be better if it can be combined with a heat sensor so we can know it's human or dirty laundry. We might use the Node MCU electronic board since it has a Wi-Fi adapter on it, so we can access internet and users' mobile. Also, it supports Arduino, so we are able to detect stress, heat, height, or even counting steps. Moreover, we need servos in order to control the semicircular particles so they can be moved in different ways, and we can also program Arduino to control them. Finally, a speaker is needed to implement the nudging interaction. And that's all about our concepts. Thank you.